Glad you're watching the Lunchtime News. Welcome back. Well, over to Parliament Buildings. My colleague Giverson Maina is on standby. Giverson, good afternoon.
Now we are coming to live. We are in front of Parliament Buildings but things happened yesterday. Of course, the thousands of Kenyans, or rather protesters, were in this particular road, and this is where actually things broke loose. And actually the Parliament, you can see this is the aftermath. The protesters in their thousands, this is where they came. And right here where I am standing, and actually pushed the perimeter wall of the Parliament and pushed it back and even broke it, and they forced their way in. And get out of, we cannot access Parliament right now because there was earlier a communication by the National Assembly saying, and I even want to note that due to yesterday's incidents and the need to assess the situation, non-parliamentary personnel, including the media, will not be allowed to access the premises today. Apologies for any inconvenience. We have sources inside the National Assembly. They said that officers, or rather detectives from the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, they went inside today earlier in the morning, and they were able to do what we call forensics, and they collected a lot of material which they believe could lead, or really could break, maybe could have a break to establish what actually was damaged, how it was damaged, and maybe who were the culprits behind it. But this is where hell broke loose, and you can see maybe these are staff or other people or the personnel belonging to the National Assembly are trying just to fix and repair and put back the perimeter wall around the Parliament building. Even at this particular place, these roads have been barricaded by police, and nobody is allowed to pass except the members of Parliament and staff belonging to. I just want to show you, if you can see those personnel just doing their repairs and are trying to put back the perimeter wall the way it is. Just want to show you another picture of the barricades by police of this particular road. You can see right there, if my camera person Emily is going to show you that picture, that this road is impassable. And actually, something else is that this particular area, all the way up to where you can see police coming all the way to Bunge, it has been declared a crime scene. And they say a crime scene because of the events of yesterday. And remember, yesterday it was all about Occupy Parliament protest, anti-finance bill protest, to access Parliament and convey their dissatisfaction and their displeasure towards the members of Parliament. Passed that a particular bill after various amendments, and after that it is where hell broke loose, and protesters, after forcing their particular perimeter wall, after breaking it, they went inside, and even they pushed members of Parliament away from the floor of the House. We saw others making the underground tunnels, and they went across the other side, and even others we could just see them just making, or rather scampering to safety across the other building where the police station belonging to the National Assembly is located. And even actually others were taking safety, or rather were taking cover Bunge Towers. That is where some of them ran away, and actually even others ran away through their vehicles escorted by police, just scampering for safety. And just want to show you a City Hall way that connects through to Uhuru Highway. And if my camera person just pans away to this other side, you can see this is where and this is the Parliament Road. You can see this also road has been barricaded by police in their tens, or rather maybe in their hundreds. These police allowed to pass there, neither even members of the press. We are not allowed just to pass that particular place. We're not allowed to access these Parliament buildings. inside. I'm told even the members of the DCI are still there collecting material that they believe could lead to investigations. I don't know whether that is what is currently happening, but we cannot be able to see any pictures because we have not been inside and we have been barred from accessing them. But you can see these are heavy police presence roads and taking cover, just ensuring that maybe, just maybe, in case of anything, they actually may be able to prevent it. And if I could just the intersection connecting the Parliament Road and of course the City Hall Highway, the City Hall Way, this is the Holy Family Basilica. And there was battlefront. Some people, when they were pushed, actually they were pushed by the police, by the police force. Others went to take cover to the, and their tear gas canisters were also thrown. And we even told some people, or rather one of the protesters was shot there. Person is still alive or was just injured and taken to hospitals, but ambulances from the Kenya Red Cross and even other St. Joseph's, just mentioned them, even the countess, they were here to collect the injured people and take them to the various hospitals across the city. And we can also see that even the gate belonging to the Holy Family Basilica, you can say it's actually on the sideways, and even the other side, the entry of another entry of the Holy Family Basilica was also damaged, lying actually on the wall, leaning on the wall. But the repairs, I can tell you for sure, this today is a cleaning exercise of the city. Personnel belonging to the county government of Nairobi City are all over these particular roads, the City Hall Way, and of course the Parliament Road, just cleaning. And from the morning I've been here, there have been dozens and dozens and dozens of stones that were thrown yesterday by the protesters. And of course, there's a lot of dirt, there's a lot of plastics, and there's a lot of tear gas, even including tear gas canisters, just lying idle on the road. That is what is, being collected. This is one of the lorries that is passing by and just collecting dirt. You can see that. And these lorries, there have been so many of them just collecting dirt, and they've been piling since morning. And the lorries, and even this City Hall Way up to the intersection where the connecting up to the Supreme Court, the dirt is lying there. You also remember the gate, the Supreme Court gate was also damaged. The crowds also managed to gain the entry, and also we saw yesterday they even went up to the office belonging to the Chief Justice Martha Koome and also did quite some damage. And of course, we were there, and of course there was damage across, at the offices of the governor of Nairobi, one Johnson Sakaja. The county hall was also burned. We were there in the morning. We saw also members, or rather detectives from the Directorate of Criminal Investigation collecting data, or rather collecting material and doing forensics, in the investigation, because that has to happen. Just trying maybe to unravel how that particular happened, or maybe what kind of fire was used, or maybe they were explosive. We really do not know, but fire was there. And you can see the door was burned, the glasses were shattered, and the door is currently not there. So early in the morning, that is what we saw. Of course, there's a lot of cleaning exercise, even at the county hall, and even at the Supreme Court, and all these roads. And the police are still in their heavy presence in the CBD, just trying to make sure things are going on well, the repairs, they're manning the repairs and everything else. But I can also tell you that Kenyans are going on with their businesses, making the rounds, going on with their daily lives. And that is where I want to wrap up this particular live broadcasting of this particular area, the Parliament and the Supreme Court, Holy Family Basilica, and the County Hall. This is live pictures from Nairobi Central Business District. My name is Giverson Minor. Back to you in studio.